All right, one of you get ready. After
You're looking at me.
I want to hear your story.
You want to hear my story? Okay. I'll go next then. I'd like for you to imagine spices. My story is about the migration pattern of spices. Because when you trail and follow the migration pattern of spices, you follow the people. And I'm going to talk about the migration of pattern of people from Africa. And specifically pastoral people, people who have animals, goats and sheep and cows, and camels as well too. But the spices are cinnamon, cloves, let's see, onions as well, cockaday. Cockaday is hibiscus, but the original name in my, so those are the spices. And specific population I like to talk about are the, as I said, the pastoral, the agropastoralists, are the people from Ethiopia, Somalia. I lived in Somalia for 2 years. I lived in Mogadishu, and I was working for an organization called Africare, and we had a reforestation project, replanting trees that had been cut down by refugees. This is in 1983 and 85. And while living there, I learned to drink chai. Chai is a tea. And every morning in our office, like your coffee, our house help, the maid in the office would always make us, you could smell it before you got out of the car and you're going into the building. You can smell the chai, and she would bring you a nice cup. And the chai is made with ginger, cinnamon, cloves, nutmeg, and the main spice is cardamom. And when you put all those spices together and you wonder, where did they come from? That actually, some of them originated from India. And then from India, they moved up through to Tanzania, and then that area, and it came all the way along the coast of the Indian Ocean. So I call them Indian Ocean spices. And so it's just, the cinnamon one is so poignant, and it migrated from all the way from Sri Lanka, all the way to the south, up to India, and then all the way over to Tanzania, and then they made its way all the way to Egypt. And the Egyptians, they love cinnamon. They even thought that cinnamon originated from Somalia, but it didn't. It came from Sri Lanka. And today, now, the Egyptians export cinnamon. It's become a major export product, yes. And so cinnamon, and then they even make all kinds of, you have teas, but they make rices from it too. So they have a cinnamon rice, which I discovered in Egypt. But in Somalia, they have a rice called riz brasso. And the riz brasso is made with peppercorns, which is another spice, and cinnamon. Those are the two major ingredients, along with garlic, ginger. It goes right along with it too. So just imagine these people leaving from Somalia because of war and conflict. People moved and came all the way over to West Africa. But everywhere they stopped, as you travel across West Africa to Niger, Chad, upper portion of Benin, all in Cameroon. And they went all the way over from East Africa to Senegal. And then Senegal migrated back over all the way down to the Fouta. In Senegal, it's called Fouta Taro. Fouta Taro, they came all the way down to Fouta Djallon. And Fouta Djallon is in Cameroon, and that's where I rediscovered and worked with them. I also saw them in Guinea too, where I worked. So, and I saw the same foods prepared the same way I had in Somalia, that I had in Senegal and in Cameroon.
All right. This is time, but we're going to want to hear more about your story. So thank you.
I'm about a million, they call me Brother Bob.
Thank you.
I'm 83-year-old. I'm a Christian elder activist. I really see myself as a modern day disciple. And this has just not happened, it's evolved where I'm at now. And the artifact that I brought was the book Let My People Go. But there is, this is just one of the books that I'm in. And this is a real historic documentary. A brother named Preston Ewan, with Reverend Charles Corn, the executive director and founder of the United Front there in Cairo, Illinois. And it was in the NACP youth organization together. Reverend Corn was head of that 16. It was interesting how he would return back to Cairo, Illinois after coming to St. Louis. They helped set up what you call the Black Liberators up here. This was during the same time that the Black Panther Party was surfacing and coming along. And over in East St. Louis, Brother Frank Smith, and they set up the Black Egyptians after he got out of the Vietnam War. And they were patterned pretty much after the Black Panther with the black berets and black leather jackets. And now I was a good white folks Negro during that period of time, you know, coming out to College, Mississippi. We did an education, we got good work ethics, we had the Bible, and it worked for me. So I didn't know nothing about Malcolm X, and because we the Black Panther Party. But then as being in St. Louis, working in education, I learned about it, and I ended up down in Cairo, Illinois, because I didn't get a job as executive director at the federal government, EO, down in Cape Girardeau, Missouri. I got my